Can you guys hear me? Hello? I think I have a problem with let me check here. Can you guys hear me? Hello? Okay, I have some friends that they're texting me. I think there is a slight lag. Let me check here. Can you guys hear me? Hello? Okay, so if you can, just let me know if the sound is good. They're texting me. I think there is a slight lag. Okay, so thank you. Okay, so looks like sound is okay. Just let me know if the sound is good. All right, so this is my second live stream. So let's see how this is going to go. I think it's a little bit lagging. Yeah, my computer. I don't know if. Maybe I should have restarted the computer before starting this live stream. Anyway, we're going to work with that. Let me select this. Okay, so let's start with Pi. Actually, no. Actually, let's start with Bitcoin. So I'm gonna go on the 1 hour now. Starting this live stream. And let's see. I am not. Yeah, that's the good one. Okay, so let's start with Pi. Okay. Actually, no. Actually, let's start with. So as you can see, I did work a little bit on the chart, and yeah, I also let me go on the 4 hours. Maybe it's going to be a little bit better. So we still have this possibility that we can reach lower levels. We did reach the top of the third wave. We did an A. We did a B, and now we're working on a C. Alright, and I'm going to cover all the question after, if you don't mind, guys. Okay, so within this C wave, you can see that now we did reach the 0 point, almost the 0.5, and now we try to find a nice structure that can hint us that perhaps the downtrend should be about no, completed. So now I want to check the RSIs, and the RSIs I'm more interested in the 12 hours. So you can see it was deeply oversold, and more likely, mostly I would say, the daily. And finally we do have a nice deep oversold RSI now. Historically this is you know, I don't want to say all the time, but most of the time has been a nice entry point. Is it going to continue? Who knows? For sure, this I'm not telling you. This is not a financial advice. I just checked back in the chart, and in the chart it was pretty a nice sweet spot to get in when the RSI on the daily was oversold. Now let's dig in a little bit more micro counting to see if there is something we can we can read or notice that it's hinting us that maybe possibly this could be completed. Now for the people who it's been a while that they follow me, you know, I still have this white scenario, a 1 2 here. The third one, the third one, I did tell you I don't like it because it should have gone much deeper. So this is one reason why I don't trust blindly, if you wanna say, this count. Also, yeah, this fourth wave, it was too deep, and now we have this fifth wave. Yeah, now I can do some micro counting, and perhaps I can count 5 waves. As you can see, a 1 2 here, a very nice third wave, like I would have loved to see here. And then we had a 4 and a 5th now. So yeah, that's done for that. But now the problem is we can go lower, because I can also have another count if I pay attention to the structure of this first wave here, you can see that it's not a phi wave, but more likely an A, a B, and a C. And so this is the two. And then so perhaps there is a case to say that this is the A, this is the B, and the C wave does has phi wave down. And so this is going to be the end of this third wave. And so this is the two, unfortunately. And so then there is a case that this is going to be a potential 4 and still one leg down. So yesterday I did some shopping. I was very happy with the Bitcoin price that I got. I got some at 84 and I got some at 82. For me was a very nice price, like 82,600 I believe. When my trigger passed, by the time I log in, it was a little bit cheaper. Now I do have this resistance spot here, which is a starter from this allegedly third wave beginning to the end. And I say allegedly because it could continue to go lower, but since I have 5, I can count 5 wave down. I do believe that there is a case to say that maybe this possibly third wave could be finished, and now we're going to make the fourth. Is there any indication that we could start to say, oh, you know what? I'm pretty done with this bearish scenario short term, and I believe now we're going to go up. Well, if we go higher than 93,443, and if we manage to do that into 5 waves, then we start to have a case. And I would say that if we start to go, let me see here. If we go higher than 93, if we start to go higher than 98,854, then to me it's another hint that more likely we're going to go. We're done with this correction, and if we can reach that level and form 5 waves, that would be amazing. That would be my first hint that this correction bottom has already happened. The second hint that I need is to see a 3 wave down as usual, and if price react to this possible level, then this would be a nice entry point in theory, right? So now this is all speculation, but this is what I need to see to have to start to have a confirmation that we did see the bottom for this fourth wave correction. Okay, so now let's talk about Pi. Pi, I am honestly very impressed because while Bitcoin was going down, well, Pi was very resilient and keep going up. So that was very, very good. Okay, so let me just read something here. Okay, so Elliot, hello. Can you cover that? Okay, that I will do. Also, do you think Bitcoin is done with the correction? Well, I think I just covered that. And Toto, what do you think about the USA tariffs and how that could affect crypto? Okay. Okay, that I think I can cover a little bit. What is your next target for Pi network? Okay, sounded good. Okay, well, thank you. And okay, so now, okay, let's talk about Pi now. I still believe that this could still be a high B wave. So as you can see, it's still there, and possibly, but not. The only thing we've done for the moment, it's like, if you remember before we were here, right? So what did this hypothetically high B wave did is like it just raised our price, because before it was like this, so this was the A, I thought this was the B, and this would have been the C, and then so our sweet spot would have been 37 cents, and at the same time it was the 0.5 fib retracement. Now because the B wave, or this allegedly B wave, went higher, I need to readjust my spot here. Looks like it's very hard because it's lagging. I think I'm going to add some memory on this computer. Alright, so you can see that, now we have a confluence of levels. 1-to-1 ratio 64 cents and 0.32, which we already hit before, but it's 64 cents, 60 cents. So if we go lower, I think I will be tempted to add up a little bit, scoop up a little bit. Just for the record, I did got some around when it was here, 125, 130, something like that. If we go lower, I must say I am kind of tempted to sell some because I do believe now that we perhaps we're due to go down. And if I check, today we do have some down pressure, and we do have some signs that even price was going on the side or slightly up. The RSIs were also already going down, so we have a bearish divergence. But if you are more for a long term, yeah, it's just as I am now, because seeing Pi that is so resilient, even went higher while Bitcoin was going down, then well, respect, my friend, respect. And let's face it, since the 20, and I'm going to take the 21st. I mean, Bitcoin went down 17%, and Pi, and let's face it, since the 20, it went up, right? Amazing, amazing. Okay, now, Bitcoin went down. Yes, it did drop at the beginning, but then it recovered. So technically, it did zero. So very, very, very good. Okay, so let me check the question here. Correction done. Okay, the tariffs. Okay, now I'm going to cover now, so I don't get lost. It did drop at the beginning, but then it recovered. I believe. So technically, it did zero. So yeah, tariff is not easy. There are so many different opinions out there. Some they say the tariff is good, others they say it's not. At the end of the day, tariffs, you're adding a tax on a product. So if you want to import from a specific country, then you pay more. Well, you pay more, and the extra tax it goes to your government. So you pay more for your government. If it does make sense. So yeah, you pay more, but at least it goes back to your country. It makes the country who is being targeted less likely to deal with your country, because drive the price high. So more likely the companies and the stores from your country, they will try to slowly look elsewhere, find a cheaper product that is not being overtaxed. Makes sense, right? When we go on internet, we don't look the most pricey one, we look at the one who is cheaper. So can it have an impact on crypto? Yeah, it can, because people have less money, because everything goes higher, they have less money to invest into stocks and crypto. So I would say stocks also. And in the next 3 to 6 months, it can have it can affect also big companies, because if you need to import steel and aluminum from a country that is being overtaxed, well, your car is going to go higher, and if it goes higher, people, they think twice to change their car. So there is less sales in the car sector, so drives the stock lower because profits are lower. So it's all related at the end. So tariffs usually are not that great. But what do I know? I'm not a financial advisor, is it? But I am a consumer, and then I know that if you increase the tax, of if a product is getting pricier, I am less likely to spend, right? Or I go elsewhere. I'm not a financial advisor. All right, so that's for that. Okay, so just to let you know, I don't want to make a huge live stream video, like a long one. So I just want to cover a few ones. So Ethereum, man, Ethereum has been. I just lately started to cover Ethereum more frequently because before I didn't see the point, honestly, because it was kind of going on the side. And honestly, on the side and down, we did reach the almost the 1-to-1 ratio. This could be, I don't know, maybe a strange 1-2, but I'm still not convinced. We for sure we would really need to recover from this uptrend blue line because it's a very long-term uptrend. So that would be great if at least we can recover that channel. Yeah, the fourth wave is here. It's not invalidating anything. We still have a 1, 2, 3, and this can is still a 4. It didn't go below the 0.618. Yeah, we did go, a few times here, but it was just quick wicks. We don't want be below those levels for extended period of time, so that's still okay. ADA didn't go below the 0.618. Yeah, ADA, it's still okay. I don't know why I always mess up with my fibs here. Is that the blue one? Or this should be green, isn't it? How to complicate my life or not. Okay, so we are still there and nothing changed. Let me move that. So we didn't invalidate this fourth wave. We have a kind of a B, and this it's a C, right? It's well, this week it kind of compromised things, but now this could be just a diagonal, and this could be one, and this is the A B C. Did I do that? No, I didn't do that. Well, this week it kind of compromised things, but now this could be just this theory now, and this could be one, and this is the A B C. Did I do that? Well, obviously I should have choose another color. Let me remove. Okay, so this is just let me change the color now. I changed the wrong one. Well, obviously I should have choose another color. Let me remove. All right. Okay, so this is here we go. Let me change the color now. And this is scenario, and this could work if Bitcoin stopped to well, is done with this correction. Otherwise, I don't. Well, it can happen. We saw it with Pi Network, but I don't see honestly, unless the bulls start to kick in, how Cardano can fight the downtrend that Bitcoin is dragging pretty much 99% of the altcoins with him because he's doing this pullback. Okay, so we have this scenario. I could add Cardano can actually the 0.786 because it can go as slow as that. Let me change the color. And there you go. So until 60, 56, 57, we're still good to go. Below that, then, more likely we're going to make a deeper wave 2, potentially, or we're still making that fourth wave, micro counting. We shall see. Brett, 57, we're still good to go. Below that, then, more likely we're going to make a deeper wave 2. Okay, so I did tell you, remember, when the 1-to-1 ratio wave A, wave C goes below the 1-to-1, most of the time it goes to the 1.618, almost there. We didn't invalidate anything yet, is it? one. This is the A, B, C. No, now this is a sweet spot, but now we, well, we shouldn't go below 2 cents 9588 because now that would start to be a little bit risky. Yes, new coins often they go to the 0.886, but do we even want to go there? This would be a phenomenal entry point, because if it goes below that level, you just give a little bit of room and you get out. And potential, it's very good, but I'd rather try to not go to those levels. Dot is performing well, considering the situations. So we have a bigger 1-2. Before I was, looking for that, but now you can see that because yeah, this is a little bit messy now. I don't like this one too anymore, because it's almost started. Did we do a lower low, or we did a double bottom or something like that? I'm going to redo the count for this coin, because anyway, now it doesn't even make sense anymore. I would say this is pretty much a resetted, and definitely I'm not counting this as a 1-2 anymore. This is not a third wave anymore to me. This is more, try to be more fair. Maybe this is the A, B, and this is the C. That would work out, and this is the A, B, C. But once again, the way allegedly B2, allegedly wave 2, it's way too deep. So I wouldn't be surprised at this point if we are going to make another lower low. Anyway, it's and but I did saw some good news. So I don't know what's wrong with that. Avalanche yesterday was about $20. It was a very nice, amazing price. I didn't got any chance. Actually, did it go lower than 20? No, I didn't. Still have no sign that this downtrend is finished. I could just extend also this downtrend. So until the price doesn't try to fight this downtrend line, I have zero indication that this downtrend movement is even getting challenged. Okay, just wanna do quickly Trump. I'm sorry for all the people who got and bought at 30, 40, 50, $60. Unfortunately, this is what happens with coins when you are not. Would you have bought it at 20 cents or $1? That's fine, but otherwise, your thing is just going to melt. And also, I'm very annoyed because this chart keeps popping up the previous, because sometimes the price starts at 30 cents, 40 cents. Now, once again, it disappeared again. It is very annoying. So if I count this as a 1, this is the A, B. We could expect the price to go as low as $4. 42. I just take the length of the wave A. The B wave is not even a super reliable one, because at least should reach the 0.382. Ideally it would go for the 0.5, but you can see that the trend is still down. I'm sorry for all the people who got into that trade. Now, XRP, I want to talk about XRP. I did found something. I like to use Perplexity, by the way. So, yeah, I saw something. And, okay, so there is a fund managed by Hashdex that looks like it's about to be approved, and actually manager knows, so yeah, it will be listed on Brazil B3 stock exchange with genuine investimentos as its administrator. So with official date yet to be announced. So it looks like it's like pre-approved or something, or approved, but then disapproved is significant. Okay, so that's amazing. So if Brazil already start to have XRP ETF, and we all know that SEC now, because it changed the chairman, is more crypto oriented. Well, I believe now Solana, XRP, Cardano, they will all have soon an ETF approved as well in US and perhaps even here in Canada. What else? What else? Sui. Okay, Sui now. It's one of the good coin out there, honestly. As you can see now, we do have 5-way up. I could count this as the top for this third wave in green, and now I'm waiting for this fourth wave. Now I do have even another higher, or more bullish count, because I do have this 1-2 in blue. I have these 5 waves here in light blue, and that would just complete the third wave in blue, in dark blue. So it implies that maybe, I mean, not maybe, in my opinion now, this third wave in green could go even higher, because we just closed the third wave in dark blue. This correction is the fourth wave of this dark blue count, and within this fourth wave we did an A B. Now I'm trying to find a way to read this chart. It starts to be a little bit complicated. I try to not go too much detail, but this was I count this as the A, this is the B, and all this is the C, and this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, if price now doesn't show any sign of reversal, then I am going to dig back deeper and modify my count to see if I did miss something. Now, for a moment, I don't see it. I do find that for a moment it's kind of working well, but who knows, maybe. And modify my count. But also, we don't have much room to go lower, otherwise we invalidate this for count. So I cannot go lower than the $1.92. So it's very important for that. I mean, we could go. But also, we don't have much room to go lower, otherwise we invalidate. I mean, there is always a way, but then I will have to modify my count and say this was a B, and a C, and this is why we have now we have 5-way up. And then if that is the case, then I would be allowed to add the 0.618. I think it's going to bring us maybe around 120 or something like that, 153. But for the moment I'm not there. I do find XRP, it's kind of reacting well, it's fighting its level, so I don't see why I won't even go there for a moment. Just to tell you that there is always a possibility that we go lower, but up to now it's looking good. I like to talk about BGB. I regret I didn't take any yesterday, just to tell you that but I do have already some. As you can see, I did have an alarm, but I didn't do anything about it, because I do believe that Bitcoin, there is a lot of probability, in my opinion, that we're going to go a little bit lower. And in fact, let me change this alarm to maybe 320, something like that. There is a lot of probability, in my opinion. So I think 320, 319, I am a buyer for BGB. Near the if you ever go as deep as that, then MA200 is there. Now it's banned on the zero point 0.5 fib retracement at $3, 3. So to me, this is nice. It's one of the rare coin, very strong, and it just reached the 0.382, right? If I go and check the XRP, MA200 is there. Now it's banned on the 0.5. Yeah, also XRP, you see, it's holding very well. Let's do suing. I think I just, no, we just did it. Yeah, so we also $2.41. It's a nice spot for me. Sorry, I'm actually want to put an alarm because I do believe. Well, I got in early, so I've been lucky in a way. I believed in the project before. Sorry. Yeah, this is 5 minutes. That's crazy. Because I do believe. Well, I got in early, so I've been lucky in a way. I believed in the. And I just want to put an alarm here. Yeah, this is 5 minutes. That's crazy. All right. Okay, now let's jump to stocks because now what time is it? Okay, I wanted to do a half an hour. We're not doing that. It looks like we're going over. Yesterday, I did purchase some ETF IBIT. And I'm very happy with this. Coinbase, it looks like is recovering a little bit. Let's go and dig in a little bit. We're going over. Yesterday, I did purchase some. Okay, so yeah, it is a little bit annoying with Coinbase. It looks like it's recovering a little bit. Let's go and dig in a little bit. I just wanna double check something. Just give me 2 seconds. Okay, so just wanna check the. Yeah, it is a little bit annoying. Anyway, okay, so sorry about that. So A, B, C for the potential wave 1. We have an A, we have a B, and now we are having a nice sweet spot C for this allegedly wave 2. I don't know where is the 2 now. It's here. Okay, so I can A, B, C for update the levels. Potential wave 1. We have an A, we have a B, and now we are having a nice sweet spot C. Okay, so we have the A, we have the B, and now 1, 2, 3, 4, and okay, so we're missing a 4 and a 5 now. Do we have to absolutely, do we need it? Well, I do see the price maybe getting higher. Let me take the brush here. I do see the price honestly going a little bit like that and got rejected here because it's going to be the MA200 and a 0.32 of this fourth wave. So yeah, I'm tempted to say I do see a potential deeper correction for Coinbase, and I'm not shy to say that yeah, under 86, between under 86 and under 76, to me that would be a very nice sweet spot. Okay, so this is for Coinbase. I'm not shy to say that let's see here, hot and mining. Under 76, to me that would be a very. So this is the Canadian one. All right, so okay, so this is. Let me zoom out a little bit. Top of the third wave, we have an A, we have a B, and now we have a C. I don't remember if this one was also that I didn't like. No, I think this one was kind of nice. We had a 1-2, very steep, but very quick third wave. Fourth wave, it was banned on at the 0.5 fib retracement, and now we did a nice deep fifth wave. I honestly would have preferred. No, didn't want to do that. I would have preferred to. Fourth wave, the price not go that deep. I think I was really looking forward for this MA200, and also MA200 combined with the 0.618 fib retracement 2281. I really believe that was a nice steady level, but we did go even lower. So I took the length of the wave A, I put it to the end of the wave B, Usually we look at the 1-to-1 ratio. We passed that so long. I think it was around this level here. And most of the time when that level 1-to-1 fails, the 1.618 often is visited, and you can see that now it has been visited yesterday, or perhaps even today. I don't know. What time is that? No, that was yesterday. Okay, so is that this morning? The 1.618 often is visited, and you can see that now. Are the markets open today or what? No, I'm joking. Okay, so it looks like it didn't. Let me just check here. On 10:50. I know because I'm on the 4 hours. Seriously. No, I'm joking. Okay, so let's see here. It looks like it didn't. Yeah, 9:30. Okay, so for a moment, honestly, I have nothing to say. But now we need hot and mining to stop going down. Otherwise, it will start to be not as good. And let me remove a little bit some for a moment, honestly, I have nothing to some say, levels now. So worst case scenario, I'm going to count this as a B, and a C for a bigger wave 1, and this is the ABC for the wave 2. You can see that we almost reached the 0.5. So even if price goes lower, there is always a count that we still have a bullish count, and could be potentially working on soon on that bigger third wave. Now, MicroStrategy. So even if price goes I did tell you when I did acquired a little bit on my Discord channel. So once again, I did create not so long ago a Discord channel. For a moment it's free. Eventually it will not be free anymore. I do share I did tell you when I did my trades. When I buy something, I just list it. So once again, I did as soon as I can. And yeah, so we had the top here. We had an A, B, and a C. And the C, we really have 5 waves down, so that was very nice. I count this as a wave A. We had also an A, B, C, reacted to the 0.5 fib retracement for the B wave. And now I am debating, is it doing... Yeah, because before I was, okay, maybe, because sometimes it does happen, they just go and make 5 waves down. Now I think it doesn't make sense anymore. Or it starts to make less sense. And now I'm leaning on if this isn't an A, B, C for the wave A, this is the B, or perhaps even this is the B. It doesn't really matter, but you know, and then this could be 1, 2, this is the third, this is the fourth, and still 1 to go. So just wanna put it here. This is the B, or perhaps even this is the B. Starting from here, A, B, C for the wave 1, A, B, C for the wave 2, and now this very nice third wave, and the fourth, and a fifth. Starting from here, A, B, C for the wave 1, A, B, C for the wave 2, and now this. So you can see that no matter how you read it, we could go and have another lower low. It would make sense because we would reach the MA200. And let's also remember, we just entered the 0.5 fib retracement. Let me zoom in. Okay, so I mean, MicroStrategy, it is an ABC structure, and it can go up to $207. 1-to-1 ratio, 212. You can see I do have... Is it there, the alarm? Yeah, I do have an alarm here. I have an alarm at 2:32 that I'm going to start to acquire more if because that's the MA200. If we go lower also, I do believe in MicroStrategy, so I have no problem with that. Nvidia, I have some of my friends that systematically buy more. I do believe we're near the top, and you can see that the downtrend now, we do have 3 touching point. You know, price is holding to the MA 200. But if you zoom out on the daily or even on the weekly, you can see that. Did we do it? No, we didn't. Come on, weekly. And if we zoom out, gosh, that this computer is lagging. It doesn't even make sense. But if you zoom out on the daily or even on the weekly, my other last stream was much better. Okay, so it's not I don't like Nvidia, but I don't like to buy it at the top. You know, it's like buying Nvidia there or buying Nvidia there. The correction has to come. Just wait the price to come to you. Don't run after the price. And who else? We have Riot. It's not I don't like Nvidia, but I don't like to buy it at the top. Well, maybe not on the weekly. So we still have possibly 5-way up, but I don't like the structure of this third wave. I still count it a wave 1. I still count this as a wave 2. Now to give a chance to this, actually Riot is much better than Mara, by the way, but I can count 5 waves, and we have ABC, but now price need to reverse. It's still into the fib retracement level for the allegedly wave 2, but it has to do something now and move to the third wave. If price move, then well, we should see a very nice substantial gain. Mara looks like today it's doing something. Actually, I'm surprised, but it has to do something now and move to the third wave. That it means it even went higher than what it is now, because so it went up as almost 20%, is it? Wow, okay. Okay, so Mara, let me see here. Okay, so almost reached the 1-to-1 ratio. So anyway, if any one of you guys got any Mara at that price, wow, very good, very good. Well, I can say now, let's see in 2 weeks, maybe it keep going lower, but okay, so almost reached the 1-to-1 ratio. You can go as low as $5.18, so be careful with that one. And okay, my last one, Tesla, very good for today. After that I will go, maybe I'm going to do 1 or 2 meme coins, and then that's it. So top of the third wave, A, B, C. My goodness, today we did reach, was it today? Yeah, I guess so. Man, I missed it. So we did reach the 1-to-1 ratio. Actually, 1.618 wave A to wave C. Almost touched the MA 200. And okay, so now this should be pretty much the end of this correction, or near the end. If we go below the 0.618, it's going to be start to be a little bit, I don't want to say dramatic, but not as good. Now let me check meme coins. How did they survive this Bitcoin moody time? Okay, so well, for Toshi, now let me check. So I was saying this is top of the third wave. These are all diagonal, so it's structure ABC. I was counting this an ABC, I guess. Okay, so we never really had this B wave, or it was very shallow. I was saying this is top of the third wave. These are all unless let me double check here. I was counting this on A. So I started here and there. So I counted this as a wave A. B wave, or it was very shallow. This, I'm guessing now this has to be the B, and the C is still. Well, we just made technically a lower low in the last 2-3 days. We didn't still touch the 0.5, so this can still can go lower, and actually can go as low as 32,495. So it can lose another 1,000 from the current, no, 2,000, no, sorry, 20,000 from the current price. So be careful with Toshi, Emul. I'm not sure I want to cover that. but I just click on it, so I guess I'm doing it. So it can lose another 1,000 from the current, no, 2,000. My goodness, 20,000. I think this was it all-time downtrend or what? So we had an ABC structure. Okay, so now we are reaching the level of a wave 2. We don't want the wave 2 to go lower than, oh my goodness, starting to count these things. 0.001255 and blah blah blah. So now we are reaching, you know, the level of hopefully he managed, like hopefully I should never say hopefully, but let's see if the bulls now they can step in and reverse the trend. Okay, Brett and blah blah blah. Brett, we have an ABC for the wave 1, and I actually here are 2, right? So either this was a wave 1, or this was the top of the third wave. We had the fourth, but it was very deep, and then a fifth here. So no matter what, this could be a 1, 2, and those are the spots here. The yellow one, yeah, I was counting the yellow here. Was the top of the third wave. We had the fourth, but it was so we did. Actually, we are now currently between the 0.618 and the 0.786 fib retracement. And if I take the other count, I don't think it really changed much. So we're just a little bit below the 0.618. So you can see that sometimes it doesn't really matter how you count it. I think I start to prefer the ABC count, but we shall see. So that would imply that this was the A overshooting wave B and C, and we would have reached almost the 1.618. So let's see if price react here. If price react here, it means that's the probability higher that this is going to be the good count that we should follow. Let me check Pepe now. Okay, 3, 4, and we had an ABC. Yeah, that's the thing now. Probability higher that this is this part of the fifth wave, or we just did an A overshooting wave B and a C. So that's my dilemma here. Let me go and check if I can, if using the Fibonacci extension can enlighten me a little bit more. Target. So what I'm doing now, I'm just taking. Let me go and check if I can. Oh gosh, this is lagging. I'm just checking if I cannot have. Okay, so we did already reach the 1-to-1 ratio wave A to wave C. So I am going to add the next 3 following ones and see the price where it is. So now we are currently at the 1.236. I know it's not easy to see. Most of the time, or often, if the 1-to-1 ratio is broken, then we're going to go visit possibly the 1.618. So let's see how it goes with that. And no, I think I'm pretty much. Okay, let me do mu because it's a long time I didn't cover that one. Okay, mu, forget about it. I actually have some, but I just forgot about them. And I didn't invest thousands of dollars. I'm not even sure I invested $100. That's how. This is, for me, it's like a lottery ticket, and it looks like this was a non-winning one. You can see that the structure now it's collapsing, and more likely this, if you continue like this, it looks like we're going to make an all-time lower low. All right, hopefully, well, I'm going to close the live stream now. Almost did 50 minutes. That's a lot. It's collapsing. Alright, so hopefully you enjoy the video. Let me just check if there is any other question. No, pretty much that. Alright, so hopefully you enjoy the video. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Just remember, we do have a Discord channel. For a moment it's free, you may want to join if you want. I do make some updates on charts 2-3 times per week. I do share when I make any trade. And alright, so this is pretty much all I wanted to share with you guys. Hopefully you're going to have an amazing Thursday, and have a good